We all know garlic is a superfood, right? For centuries, it's been used to boost strength and fight off illness. But what if I told you that you're probably missing out on its most powerful benefits? And it's all because of one tiny, really common mistake. Stick around, because we're about to unlock a pretty amazing secret. So, I want you to just think for a second about how you use garlic in your own kitchen. Are you really, truly unlocking its full medicinal potential? The thing is, no matter how amazing a food is, if you prepare it the wrong way, you won't get the rewards. And it turns out most of us are falling right into this trap with garlic. And it all comes down to a single, simple mistake in how we prep it. A mistake that almost everyone makes. This one little error literally stops the very compound that makes garlic so incredible from ever even forming. So what is this magic ingredient we're missing out on? Okay, let's get into the science just a little bit here. The secret to garlic's superpower is a compound called allicin. This stuff is where all the magic happens. You know that sharp, pungent smell that hits you when you chop fresh garlic? Yep, that's allicin. It's the source of that unmistakable aroma, and it's also responsible for pretty much all of its science-backed health benefits. But here's the wild part. Allicin doesn't actually exist in a whole, untouched clove of garlic. It has to be created. So, how is allicin made then? Well, it's a cool little three-step chemical reaction. When the clove is whole, everything's just kind of dormant inside. But the moment you chop or crush it, you break down the cell walls and release a key enzyme. And then, this is the critical part, you have to expose that enzyme to air. That contact is what triggers the reaction that creates allicin, unlocking all those health benefits. So you've done it, right? You've activated the allicin. What can it actually do for you? Well, the benefits are seriously impressive, and they're backed by a whole lot of research. Activated garlic is a true powerhouse, I'm not kidding. It's famous for boosting your immune system, helping you fight off cold and infections. It's also incredible for your heart, supports brain function as you age, and it's even been linked to longevity and better athletic performance. Let's just zoom in on a couple of the biggest ones. First up, your heart. High blood pressure and high bad cholesterol are two of the biggest worries for heart disease. But get this, studies have shown that regularly eating activated garlic can actually lower your blood pressure by up to 15%. And it's especially good at lowering that LDL cholesterol, the bad stuff. That means it's helping to keep your arteries cleaner and your heart healthier. And hey, it's not just about your heart. Garlic is fantastic for your brain, too. It's absolutely packed with antioxidants, which are like little bodyguards for your brain cells, protecting them from damage over time. This helps fight back against the aging process, protecting you from memory decline and even lowering the risk of diseases like dementia. Okay, so we know we need to get that allicin activated to get all these amazing benefits. This brings us to the most important part, how to actually do it right and finally stop making that one common mistake. All right, here it is. The number one mistake is simply impatience. We chop up the garlic and boom, toss it straight into a hot pan. Or maybe we swallow a piece whole thinking that's the healthy way. When you do that, you're not giving that chemical reaction any time to actually happen. The allicin never fully forms and you basically lose out on almost all of the benefits. The solution is so simple. You just take 1 or 2 fresh cloves and chop them up or crush them really well. Now here is the absolute secret. You have to let it sit there, exposed to the air, for about 5 minutes. That waiting period is everything. It's what allows the allicin to fully activate and become super potent. And for the maximum effect, you're going to want to eat it raw after that. Now look, while raw garlic is incredibly beneficial for most people, it's not for absolutely everyone. It's potent stuff, so it's really important to know about a few precautions. So if you have issues with acid reflux or you just have a sensitive stomach, raw garlic might cause a little bit of irritation. But more importantly, and listen up here, garlic has a natural blood-thinning effect. So if you are on any kind of blood-thinning medication, you should absolutely talk to your doctor before you start adding raw garlic to your daily routine. Seriously. So what's the key takeaway here? Unlocking the massive power of this ancient superfood doesn't require some expensive supplement or a complicated recipe. All it takes is a 5-minute pause. So the real question is, are you willing to wait just 5 minutes to potentially transform your health?